You know, just kind of like constantly searching for yourself.
Yeah.
Constantly fighting your demons.
Yeah.
You know, so, but I'm blessed. Life is great. I mean, wave culture is just basically setting the tone of the vibes of what's going on right now. You know, just finding your place.
Okay.
You know, there's a lot going on.
Mm-hmm.
You know, musically speaking, culturally speaking, and it's just kind of like saying, hey, I want to find my place. It's like, you know, it's like a kid who first comes to a new school.
Okay.
And you have to get adjusted to the vibe of what's going on in that particular school, you know?
Okay.
So the wave culture represents that. It's like, so, you know, the EP has a vibe to it.
Okay.
You know, and so the title song, Wave Culture, is featuring my homegirl, Steph LaCour,
Yes.
out of Miami, you know, Haitian, representing the Zoe. I don't like the word trend,
Okay.
because trend almost feels synonymous to fad.
Right. Temporary, like.
Right.
Yeah.
I think wave culture means that adding to the culture, being woke, realizing that we're powerful. Yeah, I feel like wave meaning that we, the culture, that influenced this whole planet. Like, it's like knowing and embracing that, yo, I'm proud to be Haitian, I'm proud to be black. I know that, you know, we can walk with our heads up, despite the fact you know, there's a lot of tension going on in the country, politically speaking. But it doesn't matter, man. You know, when you got Kendrick Lamar winning a Pulitzer Prize, yeah, man. I mean, that's
crazy.
incredible.
Yeah.
The culture is moving, man.
It's a big way.
Because see, before we never got credit. We still don't get full credit, but now you can't deny, like, the influence and the impact the culture's having.
Right.
So when we say wave culture, it's saying like it's like a wave. You can't but help to notice a wave.
Yeah.
You're on that ship. I don't care how big the ship is. That wave will move the biggest ship man can build.
Yeah. And ride it.
And ride it like you know what I mean. So that's what wave
Fun
culture is. It's not no trend. I'm not a trendy person. I'm not into fad. I'm into my own vibes. You know.
Okay.
Just embrace, but still embracing what's going on out there. Well, I mean, they're the new generation, you know. So it's just kind of like trying to close the gap, and obviously you always want to represent your set.
Right.
You know, you're from Atlanta, ATL. You know, you're from Compton, Long Beach. You know, you're from down south. Wherever you're from, you represent your set. So I'm from. My blood is Haiti, so you know, I'm always gonna want to represent that, some form or some fashion, you know.
Are there other artists that are on the come up that we can look out for, that you'll be working with?
It all depends, you know. Everything I do is not premeditated. It's kind of like Steph just happened to be around and we caught a vibe. You know, it wasn't like, oh, I want to go get this person, let me go get this person. It was just a vibe, you know. I'm not into like whatever. So, but who knows, you know. But like I said, I'm on this vibe right now.
Okay.
So I'm feeling really good about this vibe.
All right. The documentaries as a vehicle to tell us the story.
Well, I guess you're asking me two questions, but I'm gonna try to answer them.
Probably.
So I've done documentaries, obviously. You know, one when I was homeless. Portrayed myself being homeless, just to kind of like do a social experiment for like 10 days straight.
Oh wow.
Called Skid Row. That was just like to bring awareness to what homelessness is. You know, it's a big epidemic, and I did that. What year is this? 2018.
Yeah.
I did that. I did that 12 years ago.
Oh wow.
And so when I did it, you know, people were like, yeah, you know, I'm not homeless. But now we see it's a big epidemic. It's even bigger.
Right.
You know, you go to places now that you never traditionally would see someone who's homeless. They just sleeping around like it's their playground. True. You know what I mean? It's sad. That's something wrong with our system, you know.
Absolutely.
But that's a whole different interview. But I did that. I did a couple documentaries. I like doing documentaries, but when you talk about Blackture, Blackture is something a little bit different. Blackture is a platform that I, founded, and we did a Super Bowl ad this year.
Oh wow!
First black company to ever take a Super Bowl ad. I'm proud to say that. But Blackture is basically, it's going to be a platform to give the culture and the marginalized a voice.
Okay.
And it has 4 verticals to it. It's technology, it's education, healthcare, and entertainment.
Okay.
And so we launching it with technology. So this November, we're launching the first blockchain smartphone that actually pay the user when they use the phone.
Oh wow!
You know what I mean? So
That's
it's about giving back to the culture. But you're gonna hear more about it come September, because we partner up with iHeartMedia.
Okay.
We're about to go full blast with it, just so we can reach the culture and let people know, like, this is for you. This is for us.
Right.
You know what I mean?
No, that's dope.
Yeah.
That's real dope.
I mean, first of all, technology, I call it the final frontier as far as human civilization is considered, because there's no industry that's going to come after this. Our whole world's going to revolve. I mean, you had like the Industrial Revolution, you had like, a bunch of different revolutions that happened throughout human race. Like, for example, the invention of the discovery of fire, right?
Right.
So man was living for a long time before fire. We didn't know what light was. So somebody invented light, right? Then obviously we progressed it, right? Railroad, industrial, all of that. Technology, if you look at it, it's everything we do. It encompasses everything in our lives. But the sad part about it is there's not any minorities heavily in it going to that frontier.
Right.
You don't see our kids learning more about math, about science. So when you look at all the others, you don't see no one representing us on that level.
Right.
You see what I'm saying to you? It's deep. And so, but the funny thing is, all the technology that we use, whether it be through social media, whether it be through search engine, whether it be like the actual handset, the culture is who really propelled it to where they're making their billions of dollars.
Right.
But
they moving it forward.
They're moving it forward because of us, but we're not basically, I guess the word I'm saying is, we are not adding to it when we should be.
Right.
What we want to do is, we want to be the next LeBron, the next Jay-Z, Drake. Like, come on, man. It's the parent to Blackture.
Okay.
Which is the media
platform. Okay.
So, to me, I look at Blackture, utopia at some point. It's going to be a place where, like, for example, you look in Hollywood and you look at like black actors, right? We are basically, our fate is under when the studio head decide that they want to make our movie or tell our stories, like Hidden Figure, right? Right. So it took them what, 40 years to tell us that 3 black women helped them get on the moon. They didn't even put that in the history books. I'm a historian. I didn't even know that. I know historians from Harvard and Yale, because I went to Yale. They'll be like, yo, I didn't know. Whoa. Who forgot to add that in the books? Right?
Yeah, but we missing a lot of.
But the point I'm saying to you is that you can't expect your story to be told if you're not the one telling your stories.
Yeah.
You leave it up to them to tell them. Feel me?
Yeah.
So Blackture is going to be a place where, like, we're going to have a section where, come here and tell your story. Black filmmaker, writer, actor, director, or when I say black, or also the underserved.
Yeah.
This is where you're going to come here and tell your stories. Where the mainstream don't want to tell it, you're going to have a place where you're going to be able to live and tell your story. Education, we got to find a way to educate our children better and get them engaged and give them incentive to want to learn, right? Right now, them kids don't want to. the traditional way of school, I don't know how old you are, but the traditional way, like when I went to school, that's about to be archaic in a hot minute, because it's like they're not engaged. And how you know this? Because there's a decline in college attendance. It's not just because of that, but also obviously college is very expensive, right? So you got one, it's expensive. So this generation is very smart. They're like, wait. So I'm gonna go to school for X amount of years.
Spend all this money. Come
out with full debt and can't get a job on top of it.
Hello.
Right.
Yeah.
Who the hell came up with that dumb equation?
Yeah, it's really bullshit.
It's some straight fuckery shit. So excuse my French, but so you know, Black Truth wants to just kind of like be the epicenter of the culture, you know, through technology, because we don't have nothing like this.
Porsche, Mission, Dior, Christian, decision. Told that hoe get out your feelings. Breakfast at Tiffany, had an epiphany. Spaghetti in Sicily, sat with the Kennedys. Money be